President Trump was exactly right in pulling out of this deal. Iran has been violating this all along. It has never allowed inspections of nuclear sites, and the agreement allowed Iran to continue weapons-related activities such as enriching uranium and developing advanced centrifuges. And Liz, all these Democrats who are arguing right now that President Trump is responsible for Iran engaging in acts of terror and enriching uranium and mining ships. You know, we don't stay in an agreement because the other party threatens to attack us if we withdraw. That's called blackmail. This president will not be a party to blackmail.
Right. And that's exactly what Iran is trying to do right now. Kudos to the president for staying strong. There's also some lies that are, other lies, I should say, that are floating around regarding the Iran deal. So in my opinion, you and I discussed this at length in 2015 and 2016 around the implementation of this deal, that one of the fatal flaws in the Iran deal was the fact that it allowed Iran to continue enriching uranium, even though it was supposedly to stop Iran from having the capacity to conduct nuclear tests or acquire eventually a nuclear weapon. It seems that those two things are contradictory. If you're going to be allowed to enrich uranium, you're probably going to be keeping up your nuclear program. But you say that some of their specific claims about what they were going to do with that enriched uranium were never true. Could you explain that as well?
That's right. This was a red line for every previous administration, and even the Obama administration, until Iran refused to give up enrichment. Iran says it wants to enrich to prepare fuel rods for its Bashir light water reactor. That's false. It's not capable of making those fuel rods. They are produced, and the spent rods are taken back by Russia. So that claim is false. It's also claimed it wants to make fuel rods for a very small research reactor in Tehran to make medical isotopes. Iran reportedly has made some actually fuel plates for this reactor, but it doesn't make any sense to have a reactor to make medical isotopes when they are available much easier and much cheaper on the open market. The only reason Iran's enriching uranium, and Prime Minister Netanyahu has made this very clear, is to make nuclear weapons fuel, and the nuclear deal lets it continue to do that.
Right. And we said this at the time that President Obama, quote unquote, negotiated this deal, but you'd have to be naive to think that Iran is not continuing their pursuit of a nuclear weapon, especially when they, I guess, cover their true intentions or attempt to camouflage their true intentions with such a thin veil here.